Today, 3 p.m. Eastern, MetLife Stadium, Spain versus Argentina for the World Cup. And if you want in the building, you're paying $10,000 just to get through the gate. This is the final the entire planet wanted, and the reactions flooding in from global media tell you exactly how massive this moment is. Messi, at 39, playing what everyone assumes is his final World Cup match. Yamal, at 19, he just turned 19 on July 13th, the day before Spain dismantled France 2-0 in the semifinal. Representing the next generation, the reigning champions, trying to become only the third nation ever to win back-to-back World Cups. The Spanish chasing their second trophy after 2010, riding a defense that's conceded exactly one goal this entire tournament. Let's break down how the world is reacting to what might be the biggest sporting event ever held on American soil. First, the context. Argentina punched their ticket to this final by beating England 2-1 in Atlanta on July 15th. Messi has 8 goals at this tournament, leading Argentina's attack that's put up 19 goals total, more than any other team. He's chasing the Golden Boot, but Kylian Mbappe hit 10 goals after the third-place match. So Messi needs at least 3 today to claim it outright. Either way, this is legacy-defining stuff. Argentina won in 78, 86, and 2022. If they win today, they join Italy and Brazil as the only nations to ever repeat as World Cup champions. That's the history on the line. Spain's path was just as dominant, maybe more so. They beat France 2-0 in Dallas on July 14th, and that defensive performance was the story. 1 goal conceded all tournament, 1. That's the kind of steal that wins you championships, and the international press has been hammering that point all week. Spain's only World Cup came in 2010, so this is their chance to prove that wasn't a one-time thing, that this generation, led by Yamal, can deliver on that same stage. Now here's where it gets interesting from our angle. This is the first time Spain and Argentina have ever met in a World Cup final. They've only played once before at a World Cup, 1966 group stage. Argentina won 2-1. So there's no modern rivalry, no bad blood, just 2 elite teams meeting when it matters most. And the global media is eating it up. You've got Spanish outlets framing this as Yamal's coronation. The kid who's been unstoppable all tournament, now facing the greatest player of all time in what could be Messi's last match. Argentine media is pushing the repeat narrative hard, the idea that Messi can cement GOAT status once and for all by delivering a 4th World Cup and becoming the oldest player to ever score in a final. The European press is split, some backing Spain's tactical discipline, others saying you can't bet against Messi in a moment like this. And then there's the American reaction, which is where it gets really fascinating. MetLife Stadium holds over 80,000 people for World Cup matches, and every single seat is spoken for. Get-in prices on resale sites hit approximately $10,000 on Saturday, July 18th. For context, that's higher than most Super Bowl get-in prices for a soccer match in New Jersey. The New York metro area has been flooded with international fans all week. You've got Argentines who flew in from Buenos Aires, Spanish supporters who made the trip from Madrid and Barcelona, neutrals from across Europe and South America who just wanted to be in the building. Hotels in Manhattan, Newark, Hoboken, booked solid. Bars in the area are doing World Cup watch parties with capacity crowds. This is the global event the U.S. wanted when they bid for this tournament, and it's delivering beyond anyone's expectations. Here's why this matters for the broader narrative we cover on this channel. The world is watching America host the biggest match in sports, and the reactions are overwhelmingly positive. You're seeing international media praise the infrastructure, the fan experience, the atmosphere. This is the preview for what's coming in 2028 when the Olympics hit LA, and it's validation that American cities can handle these mega events without breaking a sweat. But it's also a test case for how soccer is perceived in the U.S. The NFL dominates domestically, we all know that. But when you can move $10,000 tickets for a soccer final in the same building where the Giants and Jets play, that tells you the appetite is real. The question is whether this is a one-time spike because it's Messi's last ride, or if this is the new baseline for how Americans engage with the sport. We'll have a better answer after today. Now, the matchup itself, Spain's 1-goal conceded defense against Argentina's 19-goal attack. That's the tactical storyline everyone's obsessing over. Can Spain's backline contain Messi, neutralize Argentina's creativity in the final third? Or does Argentina's firepower overwhelm even the most disciplined defense in the tournament? The international pundit class is split. You've got former players saying Spain's possession game will suffocate Argentina, force them into mistakes. Others are saying Messi only needs one moment, one piece of magic, and the entire match flips. The betting markets are nearly even, which almost never happens in a World Cup final. That tells you how tight this is. And here's the subplot that's driving social media insane. Yamal versus Messi. The 19-year-old phenom against the 39-year-old legend. Yamal's birthday was literally the day before Spain's semifinal win, so he's playing on that teenage invincibility energy. Messi's playing like he knows this is it, his last chance to add to the legacy. The generational clash angle is everywhere. European outlets are running feature spreads on it. South American media is doing the same. Even American sports networks that barely cover soccer are highlighting this storyline. So what happens today? You've got over 80,000 fans at MetLife, hundreds of millions watching globally, and two teams that are genuinely evenly matched. If Argentina wins, Messi retires as the undisputed GOAT, and Argentina joins the most exclusive club in sports. If Spain wins, Yamal announces himself as the face of the next decade, and Spain proves 2010 wasn't a fluke. Either way, the world is reacting to this final like it's the event of the year. And the fact that it's happening in New Jersey with American infrastructure and American logistics delivering a flawless experience is the meta story that proves the U.S. is ready for this level of global sports attention. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're anywhere near the New York area and you manage to snag a ticket without selling a kidney, you're witnessing history. For the rest of us, we're watching the world react in real time to the match everyone circled the day the bracket was set. This is the angle we cover, how the world sees America in sports and how America sees the world right back. Today, the world is watching the U.S. host the crown jewel of international soccer, and the reactions tell you everything you need to know about where this is heading. Stay locked for post-match reaction breakdowns. This is Uncharted States Angle, and we'll see you after the final whistle.